A day late, but here. What's up? How's it going? I'm your buddy Big Johnny G for Two Gun Pixie Presents Legendary Gaming. Ooh, it has been a while since we have seen the physical copy of this game on this channel, and trust me, it's been just as long behind the camera getting it on the table myself. There's been so many games to play, my God. But this is still one of my favorite games, but I really wanted to get to the table more than just that. More than just that this is still one of my favorite card games, and I haven't played it in a while. But the simple fact that, as you know, I've been playing a hell of a lot of the Marvel Champions, the card game. And I know for a while now there's been a couple of people that have been asking me, they really want to hear my opinion of Sentinels of the Multiverse versus Marvel Champions. I've been holding off on that, and the reason for that is because, as some of you may know, there is a new, as they call it, definitive edition, which is coming out, should be here by now, but all the shipping problems that have been going on around the world has it delayed. Maybe another month, maybe another 7-8 weeks. But still, it's out there. It's coming. It's moving. It'll be here. So I just wanted to get this done for that reason as well, to get an old version, old rule game in before the definitive edition comes in. And then what I'm probably going to end up doing is discussing all three of the games. The enhanced version, the definitive edition, and how everything stacks with Marvel. So there's been a few reasons. But anyway, I'm ready to go in here. And I usually don't play with the alternates, with the variants. But I was picking out my three favorites. And I usually don't play this with three characters, so I don't have a lot of hope. But as long as it's fun. So there's the Freedom 5 version of Legacy. And his power is you may either move an environment card in play to the bottom of the environment deck, or one player, hero, may play a card. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And Wraith, I'm using the Sleuth version variant of Wraith, and reveal the top card of the environment deck, discard it, or play it. The environment is usually a tough one on me, so I did kind of stack this in a way that I'm pretty much guaranteed to run the environment. And to make it even easier for myself, the environment is our headquarters, the Freedom Tower. Yeah, don't laugh. I've used this as the as the environment twice, thinking it would be helpful and friendly to me, which it kind of is, but it screwed me both times. So I wanted to be able to manipulate it a little. And then I'm using Ra, and I'm just using the base destroyer, as I call him, God of the Sun, and he's just here to deal my damage out for me. I mean, Legacy can deal some damage too, but he's also team support, and she's gonna be running control on some of the decks. Hopefully, she's gonna get some stuff to run some control on her deck, but maybe also screw up a little bit with him. And she's got some good attacks also. So we're fighting Infinitor. So he is no one's nemesis on this team right here, which means I don't have to worry about that. Well, all that is an extra point. It's an extra point of damage to and from nemesis to nemesi. You can kind of think of this guy as the evil Green Lantern, a Sinestro kind of villain. So he's coming in to play with 65 health, and this is the villain Tormented Malefactor side. And Infinitor set up at the start of the game. Put Infinitor's villain character card into play. So there we go. That was that one I just showed you. And it's Tormented Malefactor side up. It was the R2 sides, if you're unfamiliar with this game. And he's going to be flipping sides during the course of the game. The Unstable Despoiler. He has different game effects per side. Losing my cards! Better than losing my marbles. There we go. Sorry about that. All right. Show the main villain deck and reveal cards until H-1. That's one. H means number of heroes. So -1, there's 3 heroes here, so that'll be 2. Shuffle the villain deck and reveal cards until 2 manifestation cards are revealed. Put them into play, and shuffle the other revealed cards into the villain deck. Okay, so we're looking for cards that are called manifestations. Okay, so we'll give this a shuffle right here on camera for you. And I think this was shuffled. I know this wasn't shuffled just now when I was doing setup, but I've faced Infinitor before, so this should have a base shuffle. So we're looking for 2 manifestations. This is 1 card. Yes, it is. Here we go, a manifestation. Ocular Swarm. Oh, that's cool. And here's another manifestation. And that's the Lambent Reaper. They each have 4 health, I notice. Okay, I'll read them in a moment. Actually, I don't have to shuffle again, but it's said to do it, so I will. There we go. These are going to be out here. Let me just see what else here. Put them into play and shuffle the deck. Okay, so the villain turn if there are. Okay, so let's get these out. These go out and play. And the Ocular Swarm. Whenever this card or any other manifestation card is destroyed, reveal the top card of the villain deck. If the revealed card is a manifestation, put it into play. If not, discard it. And this card deals each hero target 1 energy damage. And the Reaper, at the end of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the lowest hit point 2 energy damage and 2 psychic damage. Okay, so this is only going to be, I'm only going to worry about this after this card is destroyed. It doesn't seem to do anything else. Until then, at least. But at the end of the villain turn, this is going to make an attack. End of the villain turn, that's going to make an attack. Okay, so before I get to the game start, let's shuffle each of these on camera, and then there's a hand of 4. I think there's a hand of 4. Wow, it's been a while. Glowing Turtle! How are you this evening, my friend? Nice to see you joining us. Nice to be on, that's for sure. I say that's for sure a lot. Have you noticed that? We should turn it into a drinking game or something. That's for sure. I'm glad to hear you are doing good. All right, 4 cards for Freedom 5 Legacy. We got 4 cards for his hand. We got the Back-Fisted Strike. 1 target for damage. Says Glowing Turtle, laughing at my verbal antics. I got Takedown. Oh, that's okay. That's a pretty good card. Got, so far, good. Really would like to see Legacy's Ring come out. Not yet. The Motivational Charge. See, he's got some good damage stuff out here. A little bit of motivation, could get more, but I'm still looking for that ring. Still ain't seen that ring yet. All right, so the 4th and final card, Superhuman Durability. That's going to be good. Wow, what am I going to put out first? That's what she said. Oh, I did not say that. All right, let's get in over here. Always good to have a little fun around the table, right, Glowing Turtle? That's what this is about. All these games, it's about having fun. Sure, you'd like to win. Of course you would. You want to have fun. You want to laugh. Okay, let's see what the run-of-the-mill Ra has going for us. Get that staff yet? Fire Blast. Okay, good. Basic. Nice. Drawn to the Flame. Okay. Build up some cards. That'll be nice. There we go. Going to be able to start off the first round with the Staff of Ra. Have you played this one before? Yes, you have noticed that a lot of times you see me playing games for the first time. I have played this before. I've played this a lot. I've been playing this ever since. Well, I've been playing the Enhanced Edition. I never played the first edition of it. I think I've been playing this since the first expansion came out. But I haven't played it in a while other than the app. And I'll tell you, the phone app is amazing. It is I got to say, a perfect port from the card game to your phone or tablet. But the physical copy here, no, I haven't played in a while. Flame Barrier. Oh, okay, that's nice. Okay. Now hold on to those. And then let's check Wraith's hand. And we'll start the round. Razor Ordnance. Okay, that's... I want the... what's it called? There's a more powerful Ordnance one. More powerful razors. Stunbolt. Yeah. Now, unlike Marvel Champions, all the characters in this start with the same number hand of 4. So the throwing knives. All right. Oh, so many good ones I could get right now. Fortune. Oh, the utility belt. May use an additional power during your turn. Okay. So I didn't get his ring, but these two each got a nice little card to start with. I was going to wait, but I might get excited, so let me just do this now. Did I do this to begin with? I can't even remember now. But let's get the environment all mixed up and ready to go. Glowing turtle. Oh, I emailed you my game. Drifter, not sure if you got it. There's been a lot going on. Thank you very much for reminding me of that. I will look at that this week. I will, I promise you. Thank you very much, Glowing Turtle. But yes, it didn't get lost in the mail. I did see it. Just, life's been going crazy lately. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to play a game. Okay, so we got everything all set up. Now, games start at the start of the villain turn. It always starts with the villain turn. It goes the villain turn, the heroes, and then it always closes out with the environment. Woo. Yeah, don't worry, Glowing Turtle. It's all good. At the start of the villain turn, if there are 2 or more three, there's 3 heroes out, 3 or more manifestation cards in play, flip Infinitor's villain character card. Reduce damage dealt to villain targets by 1. That's gonna suck for us. At the end of the villain turn, Infinitor deals the hero target with the highest hit points. This case, it would be 3 number of heroes. 3 minus 1 energy damage. All right. And yes, there is a more, just like in Marvel Champions, if you're more familiar with that, how the villains have different levels. This basically has 2 levels that you can play, the regular, and then if you want, there is an advanced. We're not doing that because I'm probably going to get my butt kicked beautifully across this table as it is. Actually, I'm going to hold this closer to me to hopefully remind me, especially of the flipping that's going on there. Okay, so start of the game. Villain starts. We're going to play. Now, the first thing is sometimes cards will say at the start of a villain turn. This doesn't say either. This one is, if you remember, says at the end. So we start with the start phase. There is nothing going on at the start phase, which brings us right into play. And we're going to get to play a villain card right from the deck. And of course, he's got another manifestation. Recalcitrant Hellion. Also with 4 health, as you see up here. At the end of a villain turn, this card deals 2 hero targets with the highest hit points, 3 fire damage. That's that, Glowing Turtle. Do you enjoy this one with the multiplayer as well as you do prefer it solo? Generally speaking, any game where you solo because you are basically just using multiple characters in a cooperative game, I'll always prefer to have more players actually at the table with me. It's only in the case of games like, let's say, Tiny Epic Galaxies, where the one-player version of the game is different than the multiplayer. So yeah, I enjoy playing this solo, but I would want more people at the table, get to see more reactions, get to see more plots, more planning. And when you're not alpha gaming, things like that just mesh together really, really, really well, So I miss that. I do. But at least I can solo this game. Consider this is my top. Well, let's hold on. Let's hold off on that. You got the definitive edition coming out before I make a definitive call against this and Marvel. But this is one of my top 2 favorite card games that I've ever played so far. But we're not done here. Well, we are kind of done because it's at the end. This is now the end of the villain phase, and there were 2 cards. The one that just came out now, At the end of the villain phase, this card, so this is making the attack. This card deals the 2 hero targets with the highest hit points 3 fire damage each. So we got 27 over here, but we got 32 and 30. So the guys are going to take this hit, and it's fire damage. He has no protection as of yet, though he does have fire stuff. Just doesn't have anything out yet. So there's not much I can do about that. So we're going to have to take the 3 damage each. And I didn't get these things in their holder cups, but at least I got them separated. Okay, so we'll put these 3 out here, like so. I don't got to explain that. Anyone knows how that works. 2 out of 3 ain't bad, but we're going for a perfect record there. 3 for 3. Okay. Now, this one also, we have a problem with this one. At the end of the villain phase, this card deals the hero target with the lowest. So that'll be Wraith down there in the right-hand end. 2 energy damage and 2 psychic. That was just 3 across. Yes, okay, just making sure. So it's going to be a total of 4 damage to Wraith, 2 energy, and 2 psychic. Ooh, that's going to hurt. Let's start things off with. Okay, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. Out the door. Are there ways to alter the difficulty, or is it always the same setup? With this game, it's pretty much always the same setup. There's 2 difficulty levels. The basic level that you're going to be playing at, which I'm doing right now, and then each of the villains at the bottom of their villain card have an advance, little note and rule. So those are really the 2 levels of playing. I don't know of another way to fool around or fudge the system to make it harder or less difficult or faster. Not sure how I would do that. Well, I mean, I guess one of the ways you could do it, but it would really break the game a little bit, is if one less thing to do, like get rid of the environment. Get rid of the environment. Say the heroes are fighting in a void. There's absolutely nothing there but them, and that's it. And you would miss a whole phase. But it could kind of break things, because many of the heroes' decks have things to affect the environment. So you're going to lose out on those abilities. And that is the last 2 things. So there's only these 2. We drew the card. Only 2 of them had anything to do. He has no attack coming out on his own yet. No card that says that. So now we're getting to the heroes. Starting off with Legacy. This game's kind of Superman, Captain America type. And the superhuman durability. Whenever Legacy would be dealt 5 or more damage from a single source, reduce that to 3. Motivational charge. See, this one, yeah, each hero is going to regain 1 hit point. Probably going to end up... And unlike Marvel Champions, you don't have to pay for these. There's no resources. It cuts out that whole step from Marvel. If you have a card in your hand and it's your turn to play cards, then you can play them from your hand. You don't have to buy them with anything. Oh, so by the way, I did kind of jump the gun, and just like the villain phase is supposed to start with the start of the hero phase, but I don't think no one has anything for the start. No powers out, no basic abilities on their cards that have anything to do with the start. So it's just, now we're just at playing a card, and I think it's going to be motivational charge. I'm going to hold on to take down. Well, I could just start off by taking out one of these things too. Could take out that Reaper. That's dealing 4 damage, 2 and 2. It has 4 hit points. Legacy deals 1 target, 4 damage. So 1 shot. I play it and discard it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play this, discard it. Deal 4 damage. That'll take this one out. It's doing 2 energy and 2 psychic. So that's it. You get to play a hero card. Just one card is what you get to play from your hand. Then you get to use a power. Some of these cards are powers. Like I could have played Motivational Charge and put that out in my field, and that would have allowed each turn when it gets to the power phase, would allow me the ability to do this motivational charge. I see little Will pop in here. Whoa, little Will, hey bud, at the board game cafe at the moment. I had to come on and say hello to my bud. Thank you very much, Will. That's right. You're working at the Mancala Monk. The Mancala Monk, right? That's where you work up in Canada. Whereas, I forgot what part, though. Give yourself a shout out. Go ahead. Give the cafe, board gaming cafe. Give it a shout out, little Will. Why the hell not? Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. And that leaves him with 1 power for his power phase. He only has the 1 choice to do. And you may either move an environment card in play. There's none out right now. Right? There's none out right now. Or 1 player may play a card. That includes me. 1 player. Any player may play a card. Hey, Golden Turtle's Canadian too. I got a lot of Canadian watchers there. What are you guys watching this gruff old American for? All right. I could get the staff right now, right into his hand, using Legacy's ability, so he can get to start off with that. And I think that's what I'm gonna do. He's gonna get this out for Ra. Oh, that I heard the way that sounds. Yeah, okay. I heard it that time. Didn't mean it. All right. So that closes out. So now we're going to draw a hero card for Legacy. I'll have going into the next turn. Heroic Interception. Yeah, he's good at motivating people. He's good at taking the hit. He has anything but a glass jaw, this guy. Now that gets us into our man Ra, who he just helped set up. So Ra's automatically starting off then with this from his hand at no cost to him. The Staff of Ra. When this card enters play, Ra regains 3 hit points. Boom. This is our Thor. This is definitely the game's Thor. So increased damage dealt by Ra by 1. Okay, so now all damage. And I like the way this, some people have complained about this, and I understand why, I guess. But I love it. Oh, I loved it. So they have all these cool little chits and tokens to use to remind you of things. So that will help remind me that from this point on, as long as he has the Staff of Ra in his hand, all his attacks are going to be +1 damage. Now, he can break this. And there are cards to resummon it. So as a power, he could break it during his power phase, and it'll deal 1 target 3 projectile damage. That's not needed right now. So by the way, yes, there was no start of hero turn stuff. So now I'm jumping right into playing a card. You got to play 1 for free. Staff of Ra. Isn't that also from the Raiders of the Lost Ark? That was the Staff of Ra, wasn't it? That they were digging. They didn't go three meters back. They were digging in the wrong place because they only had the one side of the headpiece of Ra. That was awesome. All right, so drawn to the flame will give him an ongoing power ability. That's a little bit of a build-up. It's a little bit of a build-up. A one-shot power blast, flame barrier. I think that's where I'm going. So, by the way, if it says ongoing, limited. If it says ongoing means it stays out in play. Limited means I can only have 1, so I can't pull another flame barrier into my play area. All right, so yeah, I think this is what I'm going for. I have to keep reminding myself there's no resources in this game. I'm playing so much Marvel. I got to keep reminding myself no resources. Just play the damn card, John. So the first time Ra is dealt damage by a target each turn, Ra deals that target 2 fire damage. +1. Yeah. All right, so now we played a card. Now we get to the power phase. And that's going to be his regular normal power off of his cover card here, which is Pyre. Ra deals 1 target 2 fire damage. In this case, it's going to be 3 damage. And start off big on the villain or go right through. See, now I'm wishing I had the regular base Legacy because his power gives a boost to all the other heroes. So he would have had a +1 with the 2/4 would have just tore right through him. This game stacks really nice. You get the right cards out between the right heroes. Wow, this thing really stacks. Well, that's right, the Montcalm Monk in Ontario, Canada. So any of our Canadian friends watching this, please stop by and say hello to little Will. He's working hard over there at the Montcalm Monk. Ah, Fonzie the Capybara. Yes, Fonzie, it is Sentinels. It is Sentinels. This way, hopefully, the definitive edition should be in backers' hands. Fingers, tails, and toes crossed. We're looking at maybe 8 weeks. So I want to be able to compare these two. So I want to have everything fresh in my mind. But now that we're done with this and we play the power, that's going to be 2 damage, +1, 3 damage. Yeah, we got to take care of these little guys. I don't do it enough in Marvel, but we got to really take care of these. Yeah, this one. I want to leave him right now because he's going to explode and do damage when I hit him. If anyone knows really old school D&D, this is like a gas spore. Yeah, one of the fake eye tyrants, one of the fake beholders. That's what these things are like. So I don't want to pop it yet. Like a zit. You want to wait till the right moment. But now that's played, he gets to draw his card, and here we go. So we'll have this ready next turn. Solar Flare. Yeah, this is definitely going to be getting out this when I can, but it's going to deal some damage to him. So I'm going to be a little bit careful when I can. Fonzie. Oh, nice Will. Thunder Bay over there. All right, now we are on to Wraith there. Yes, going to the classic Beholders. Woo! I was actually looking through my old school first edition AD&D Monster Manual last week. Wow, I love that book so much. Now getting over here to Wraith, she's taking a bit of a hit. Let's see what we got going for her. Oh, yeah. Didn't want to get that out. Can only play 1 card. It's probably going to be that, but she needs to do damage. Wait a second. She needs to do damage. 1 target, 3 damage, or 3 targets, 1 damage. That will finish that off. So you know what? That's what we're going to do. We're going to play this into her field, the power. Hold on to these. Then for her power phase. And since we don't have to worry about the environment yet, going to Glorious, I love the Legends and Lost. Oh, yeah. The original Legends and Lore book, back when they still had the Cthulhian mythos legends in there before what was it, Chaosizium sued or whoever was in charge at the time. Yeah, we're going to use this power right here. 3 targets are going to take 1 damage. That'll be enough to take this out. That's not popping yet. And Infinitor will taste his first smack across his face. I get to draw a card for Wraith, see what she's going to have available next turn. More throwing knives. Okay, she can only have 1 in play at a time. But yeah, there are cards that are going to get rid of equipment, so it's good that she can have this in her hand. And Cthulhu Mythos in Sentinels. No! No, there aren't! I know you find it everywhere. Well, not officially in Sentinels, but there is, well, also coming out at about the same time, as the definitive edition, hopefully about 6 to 8 weeks. This may be 8 to 10, 8 to 12. We have the Sentinels of Earth Prime, which is this game, this rules, but if you're familiar with the role-playing games Mutants and Masterminds, it uses the Mutants and Mastermind villains and world setting. And although it's not in the base game, if they ever do expansions, there is a villain in the Mutants and Mastermind world called, I think he's called the Lovecrafter. And he is like a living embodiment of Lovecraft's lores. They're always in his head, and he can summon them, and yeah. So in a sense, this game does not know, but a sister game of it has it in the world, so potentially could be an expansion. Wow, I really talked myself dry there. I have tons of useless information. Where were we? The environment. The environment is up. Okay, I already shuffled this, right? I think I did. I know I did, but since I questioned it, there we go. There we go. Now the environment. Woo! So Infinitor is attacking members of the Freedom 5 in the Freedom Tower. And the environment of the tower now, the first card for it is Frosty's Cryo Chamber. Increase all cold damage by 1. Oh, damn it. Damn it! And reduce all fire damage by 1. So this is referring to a hero of theirs called Absolute Zero, who has control of both cold and heat damage, but he kind of gets more powerful taking damage himself sometimes. He empowers himself. So that's what this is referring to. So at the end of the environment turn, deal each target. That's everyone in play. That's everything here that has a hit point value. At the end of the environment turn, deal each target 1 cold damage. Woo. And it is now the end of the environment turn. See how that works? Okay, so nobody has any cold immunities. Oh, that's 5s. I don't want to take 5 damage yet. Now 5s, I got 1s, I got 10s and 25s. Oh, and for the Omega level game, I got like 1,000 hit point tokens. That's insane. No, I've not played the Omega level game. I've not played Oblivion. It is absolutely insane. There's no way in hell I'm even attempting this solo. It's just a magnificently huge war and battle. Okay, everything that has a hit point. You have a hit point? Boom. You have a hit point? Boom. I don't want that damn thing to pop. Gotta be careful, that's it. I took one for Legacy, here's one for Raw, and the 5th one for Wraith. Ouch, Wraith. Woo! Ouch, ouch, ouch. Fonzie the Capybara, Joe Diamond's niece is in Sentinels from Arkham Horror. I did not know that. Joe Diamond's niece is inside. I don't follow. Joe Diamond's niece from Arkham Horror. Okay, yeah, the character. I have the game. Is in Sentinels. Really? Really? I'm really surprised this is 2 different companies. And the Betrayal at House on the Hill expansion has a quest written by Christopher Bedell featuring Biomancer. I did not know that. Wow, you fill me in on all this cool info, Fonzie. Hey. I don't know how to make a capybara sound. Okay, so they just took that hit from their own environment. Faye Diamond, Night Mist. Oh, well, I got the villains right over here. Oh, wait. Faye, Night Mist. Oh, no, Night Mist is a good guy. Wait, no, Night Mist is over here. Night Mist, everyone can see what you're talking about. Night Mist, right over here. This is the character he's talking about. Oh, wow. Interesting how the worlds kind of collide there. Or is it a case of like a multiverse thing? I know that's hot now because of Marvel, but Marvel didn't create the concept. That's a fairly old concept in both philosophy as well as physics, theoretical physics. But yes, maybe it has to do with it. Interesting. Thank you for that. I'm not thanking Freedom Tower for hitting us with that damage. Now moving on to Infiltrator? No, Infinitor. Because it's back to the villain turn. I still don't think there's anything for the start. That's the end. And this is whenever this card or any other manifest. Oh, I missed that before. My mistake. If any manifestation, not just this. I'm all about getting old stuff cheap. My box is huge, so hoping to get the other expansions as people get the new versions. Oh, yeah, good thinking, Chogasteen. I'm not going to give up my old stuff, but there are those out there that will. So I did miss this. I'm going to have to keep this in mind moving forward. I was thinking it was just the Ocular Swarm, but no, it's any manifestation that gets blown up or destroyed. Okay, you know what? I can just do that right now. Reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a manifestation, put it in play. If not, discard this card. Okay, it's not too late. I can do that. I think I can do that. Okay, it is not a manifestation. So that says that each hero target is going to take 1 energy damage. Why did I open my mouth? Why did I open my mouth? Just trying to be fair. Fair is overrated. No, don't quote me on that. Yeah, you can quote me on that. I don't care. Like anyone reads quotes from me anyway. Oh, she's up to 7 damage. I know I got a 5 or I could change it for her, but I keep feeling like I wanted to heal. Okay. Now getting on to this schmuck over here. Infinitor. So there's nothing out for the start of the phase, so we can go right to him playing a card. And let's see what Infinitor is up to. Another one-shot, Crazed Artifice. Reveal the top number of players, cards of the villain deck. In this case, it's 3. Put any manifestation cards revealed into play. Discard any one-shot revealed in this way. If no manifestation cards are revealed this way, play the top card of the villain deck. Wow, this is really just forcing the case here, isn't it? Okay, so there's 3 heroes. So the top 3 cards of the villain deck. Let's see what we got. We got a one-shot. I think it said those are discarded. Discard any one-shots. 2 out of 3. How lucky am I? I am not. And 3 out of 3. Of course, I am still not another manifestation. Things are going to get ugly now. He's going to flip. Make sure I read that right. Yeah, putting them into play. I did that correctly. Oh, man. Whew. Okay, so we got 4 manifestations in play, which is trouble. Because the Infinitor card here says that at any time... Where is it? Flip it. I know flip it when you have more than 3. At the start, if there are, yes, at the start. Okay. At the start of the villain turn. It says at the start of the villain turn. We already passed the start phase and in the play phase. So this will not take effect immediately. This will take place at the start phase. Start, play, and end. We are in play. In play. Kids in play. We are just kids in play over here. So if I don't get rid of 2 of those before his next setup, he's going to flip to a more maniacal form of the villain on me. Okay, I'm glad I double-checked that. Okay, now, end of the turn. We had a few end of the turns. This one, end of the turn. 2 heroes with the most hit points are going to take 3 fire damage. Now, okay, he's definitely got one of the most. So we got 30, 29, 28, 27. That is 27. Okay, so again, the guys are the 2 highest. So we're looking at taking 3 fire damage. However, reduce all fire damage by 1. So that's going to be 2 fire damage. Yes, as you may be beginning to see, there is a bunch of little things you got to keep track of, which is another reason why you may enjoy the app a little more if all these little fidgety things you got to keep track of are bothersome to you. Oh, boy, okay. That was from this. So that's going to be 2 damage instead of 3. I'm going to have to flip out for some higher damage pieces soon. Okay, time to get on the offensive here, guys. And gal. But we're not done. Oh, we got 2 Ocular Swarms out. Oh no! And if you're used to familiar with, or have watched me running the Marvel Champions game, and you've seen either of my Ultron fights, completely forgot that this guy is a swarm machine, that that damn Ultron is. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Okay, this is, and I was worried about my environment going into this game, and that's not what I should have been worried about. Okay, Crushing Cage. I told you, this guy is like Sinestro, or just an evil, or like, Green Lantern when he got controlled by Parallax. When this card enters play, put it in front of the hero character card belonging to the player with the most cards in hand. That player cannot play cards. At the start of that hero's turn, this card deals that hero and then itself 1 psychic and 1 energy damage. Okay, so the player with the most cards, that's in play or just in hand? In hand. So we got 4, 3, 3. No. 4. So this is between the two of them. I will choose Legacy. I'll choose Legacy. So this will start affecting him at the start of the hero's turn. This card deals that hero and then itself. That's rough. Oh, Fonzie. I'm all about getting those. Fonzie. Also, with the app, you don't have to make your own sound effects. That does have some nice little sound effects. They're fun. But I can make some for you. That's a karate chop. There you go. That's one I'm good for. But now we are at the end of the phase, going right into the heroes. And Legacy is crushed in a cage. So he's going to take an extra 2 damage for this. Wow, he's got to get healed. Now, okay, that is something else. If you're familiar with the Marvel Champions game and you're looking at this for the first time, it's another difference. There's no, civilian identity to flip to in this. So there is no way that you could use a turn, to recover or heal. You have to use cards. You have to use abilities that do that, or hope someone on your team does that. Which he's going to have to do, because he does have a card for healing. And it's just a little bit right now. He doesn't have anything better at the moment. But start a phase. So at the start of the hero's turn, so before you even get to do a card, remember, the start phase. And this says right there, at the start of the hero's turn. And it doesn't make a difference because he doesn't have any immunity to either of the types, but that's why the types are listed separately. If he had some sort of ability to make him immune to psychic or energy, then he wouldn't take that psychic or that energy, but he would take the other damage. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3. Hold on a second. We got 1, 2, 3. We got 4, 5. We got 4, 5. So I will officially bring out a bigger token now. Well, higher value. It's the same size. Now he gets to go. He gets to play a card. There's nothing else at the start. Either him or her is going to have to deal with that environment. Arrogant Deception, Takedown, Villain cards cannot be played. Superhuman Durability. He hasn't had anything hit him that's 5 or more damage. I haven't seen anything in the field that's going to do that yet. And there we go with the healing. So could bring that out right there, the motivational charge. And could use that power. Do 2 damage to something or Infinitor and give everyone a heal. Or I can get rid of that environment card. So, see, this is why I wish, I got to get that Legacy ring, because I'll let him use a second power. I can do both. But until then, I have to decide. So I want to get rid of this. You may either move an environment card and play to the bottom of the environment deck, or 1 player card. So he can't give anyone that option right now, like he gave Ra last time. But he can move that out of there. That's a big help. That is. So now let's draw a card and be done over here. Oh, there it is! Oh, Fraptious Day, Kalu Kalay. I got to bring that out like first thing. That's got to be the... unless something miraculous happens to change that plan. That is the next card coming out for Legacy. Because then, as it says here, you may use an additional power. Now, you have to be very careful with the wording in this game. especially with the Ardent Adept hero. Trust me, you have to rule lawyer the literal meaning of each and every rule. So this says you may use an additional power during your power phase. If this had already been out, I couldn't use this again. It's not an additional power. It's a power that has been used. And this would be an additional power. Be very, very careful. Shogun Senior, you listen to me on this? Be very careful with the wordage of how the powers work. It's literal. It is, be as literal as you can with defining what's written on these cards. And you should be fine. A lot of the problems I've seen with players in this game is the ones that don't take it literally, or maybe in some cases, English isn't their first language. I can understand that being a problem as well. But if whatever language of the game you are playing is your real, your first language, then just take everything literally. That's my advice for this. I had a huge fight with a guy in my group a few years ago with the Ardent Adept because of the wordage there, and he was insisting that he could reuse the same power again. And it's like, no, that's not the way it works. And then he went online to the forum to shut me up, and he found out that I was right. And then he still argued with me. At that point, it's not fun anymore. But anyway, I digress. I'm not talking about that moron at the moment. So we dealt with the environment. He's got his card ready for next turn. I'm already drooling over the possibility of getting it out. So let's move on to the mighty Ra. Got to start dealing some damage with him. Oh, wait. So what was that he took damage from? He took damage from was it the Hellion? First time Ra takes damage each turn by a target. Ra deals that target 2 fire damage. Well, wasn't that hit him? It was this, or it was through this, right? This came out, which got this out, which did 3 fire damage to him. So he's going to do 2 damage to that. That took 2 damage back in retaliation. But now, if anything hits him again in this turn, that's not going to be in effect. Did I do that right? Yes, I took that from the right spot. I think I did. Kind of got in the zone and lost everything there for a moment. But now we get to see what he wants to do. There's no other begin phase thing going on. So we have, yes, I wanted Solar Flare, right? Then you turn around me dealing so 4 psychic damage. If it takes no damage this way, this card is destroyed. So yeah, you have to, I'm not pulling that out yet. Okay, 1 shot. It's going to go with the 1-shot card. It's going to deal 5 fire damage. In this case, it's going to be 6 fire damage, and he's going to go right. Oh, we got to take care of this. She will. Okay, so he's going to go for 6 right on Infinitor. Well, she has this in her sights. Put another 5 there. And then uno. Okay. Anything? Oh, then he gets to draw a card. Oh, he gets to use a power. That was his 1-shot card. Now he gets to use a power. And Ra deals 1 damage to 2. There's 1 target, 2 fire damage. That's it. 1 target, 2 fire damage. He's going to have to take damage again. He's already retaliated, so this won't take effect. But with using Pyre, 2 damage will take this out. That keeps the count down below 3. But the Ocular Swarm. Oh, this happens for each card. This happens for each card. We got 2 Ocular Swarms out. God damn it. Whew. Okay. Whenever this card or any other card is destroyed, reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it is a revealed card as a manifestation, put it into play. If not, discard it. This card deals each hero damage 1 energy. top card, just the one, just the ones. We're going to have to do this twice. It's not a manifestation. And so each hero is going to take 1 energy damage. Ouch. And now for this card, that was for that card. Now for this card. And if it is, it's another Reaper. It just says put it in play, right? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, we need to get rid of these Ocular Swarms. That second one's a problem. Definitely is. Okay, got those out of the way, so we get to draw a card. Now the Fire Blast. Now moving on to Wraith. Let me see what I can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to get rid of these. It's taking up way too much space over there. Can't see anything. Don't go in there, Doc. It's dark in there. There we go. Bang, bang, boom. Okay, so nothing for the start. Yes, it did trigger. It did trigger the beginning of with the villain turn. It did trigger when he got hit for the 2 damage from. That was a result from this when this card came out, bringing out the manifestation that he destroyed here. That did the damage and that retaliated back. Whew. Yes, that happened at the very start of the villain turn. This phase, villain phase, this turn. Yeah, you got it. You got it. Let's see. I got that into play. Oh, up to her. Up to her. No start of the phase going on right now. Okay, let's see the 4 in hand. I still like to get that out if I can. And I might. If she does have those out. This will do 1 damage each. That's not what I'm looking for, damn it. Razor Ordnance is more like what I'm looking for. Stun bolts. You can trigger potential trigger the villain turn, every hero turn, and the environment turn. Really? I'm not sure that's the way the app plays it. The app plays it that it just gets the once and it won't happen again until it cycles through the whole cycle. Like when in the app game, I know when I play her with her regular card and her ability to absorb damage. All right, I'll do it that way. You're that insistent. But I swear to God, the app plays it once a turn. Once a whole cycle phase. All right, Fonzie, you got it. So every single time he gets hit. All right, so, well, I lost track then, so I'll just do that moving forward. Do that moving forward. This will take, she'll use this power here. 3 damage. She's got to take this out. It's going to be iffy. We could get another one back in its place. Let's take a look. Because it's going to happen once for each drawer. 1 shot. So she'll take 1 energy damage for that. Please be another 1 shot. Please be another 1 shot. Please be another 1 shot. She'll take another damage. It's keeping that manifestation low. It's keeping that manifestation low. Okay. That was really helpful. I want to just take a breath here for a second. I really thought she was gonna pull out another bad luck card there. Woo! All right, like that, loving that. But that was her play. So we'll get another card ready for her for next turn. She got coming into the grappling hook's good. Another environment card. Another environment card. Speaking of the environment, Yeah, and I still think maybe I overdid it, setting up 2 out of the 3 characters for environment. But let's see. Because some of these are a little more helpful to the heroes than some of the other environment decks. Let's see what Freedom Tower gives us. Okay. Play this card in a room. We do not have a room card out. If there are no room cards in play, then we shuffle this card into the environment deck and play the top card of the environment deck. The card under this card has no game text. Yes, that's because they literally broke through, destroyed the room, so it's no good anymore. Okay, reshuffle the card into the environment deck. Reshuffle into the environment deck. Not just, that's why I wanted to double check myself again. Not just play, not just discard and play the top. This is reshuffle back in. I want to keep this as above board as I can here, my friends. Oh! Casmit's Playground. All hero ongoing cards are also equipment cards. That could play against us real easily. When the villain comes out with a card that affects environment, or okay, well, we'll see how this plays out. Right now it's kind of neutral for me, so we'll just chill. I'm going to take a little sip here, wet the whistle, and get ready for the new turn order. It sounds like a conspiracy. The new turn order will decide your life. All right, now, whew, this idiot, and deal with this schmuck. Okay, so start a phase, that's end of phase. This is nothing at phase. So we got, oh, wow. Going into the top of this turn order, and the villain has no start. That's cool. I like that. But he still gets to play a card. I don't like that. And, of course, we got another manifestation, another Hellion. My God. These things are multiplying like radioactive rabbits. This is an end of turn, so I do have 2 end of turn phase effects to keep in mind again this time. Okay. And that brings us now to the end of the turn. So the target with the lowest energy, I think it's still going to be Wraith. Let me see, 30, 25, the 22. 22, we're going to add 5, 6, 7, 20. Yeah, she's got the least. So that's going to be 2 and 2. Energy and psychic. 2 and 2 is going to be 4. Take this away. And we'll just, let's change as we break out a 5. There we go. Nice. Okay. Okay. That's going to be it. She gets a card. No, what am I doing? No. I'm all over the place. It is going on up here. It is the end of turn effect. I totally had a brain fart there. But with this one, too, at the end of the turn, this is going to be the 2 targets with the highest. This is the same thing we started the very first round with these 2 schmucks out. Okay. Well, it's going to be against that 2 and 3 keeps messing me up. 3 fire. 3 fire. 1, 2, 3. Take this for 5. 5. 3 damage. But then there's going to be 2 over here. That was this guy. No, yeah, that was that guy. No, that's it. Okay. Wraith took. They took. That was the end of turn effects. So we're onto the heroes, right? So I'm forgetting something. Onto the hero phase. Still in this cage. Did he take the damage before that? Did I miss that? Yes, I did. But he's going to take it again this turn now. It's going to be another 2 points of damage. Because he's in this cage. The cage is taking 2 points of damage last turn and then this turn. Oh, there was 3 manifestations out at the end of this. Whoa! He flips. He flips. He flips. He flips. He flips. The end of the villain phase. Oh, it's supposed to be the beginning. Damn it. It was supposed to be at the start. Oh, messed that up. Messed that up. I forgot this manifestation was in front of me when these 2 were out, so that would have been 3. So that means he would have flipped. Means he is flipped. I told you there's a lot to keep track of, especially when you're playing by yourself and you're running everything too. But I'm doing a good job. I'm doing a good job. Messed up that one rule a little bit so far, keeping a fairly good tab on everything else. Now let's just see how this is going to go down. He's still in there. I wanted the ring out. That's right. I wanted the ring for that second power, that second ability. And now he has 2 abilities he can use. So he will be using both once. I really don't see this having that big of an effect right now. So a player may use a card. A player may play a card. Any player may play a card. I don't think he right now. No, I'm good for that. And let's see. Fireballs. I really need right now that would give an extra. We have no villain ongoing cards. No villain ongoing cards, so this one will not be used yet. I mean, a good resource card if this game played like that. Let's get this out right away, too. Whoa! Hello! Whoa, that really... There we go. This... That's better. That's almost goodish. Okay, but I did want to get this out for camera. I'm running out of a little room. We have that ongoing effect out. Increase of fire damage dealt by Ra by 2. Now I just have to start opening up with this guy now. Where's another one? They're all over here. I just gotta get the right one out. So I remember. So that's now a 3. It's now a 3. Yeah, cool. And now he still gets the other ability. Deals 1 target 2 melee damage. And since there's no guarding going on right now, yes, that's going to be directed towards Infinitor. Like so. Okay, now that's good. Now draw a card in the turn. Fuck! Legacy deals 1 target 3 damage. He's just getting a lot of damage cards out in a row. Gonna have some good support cards coming out shortly, I believe. Things keep going this way. Now, raw! Okay, for the start, nothing going on for the start of the hero turn. So we'll get right into playing a card. Don't need this one, so we're gonna go with the 1 shot. Ra deals 1 target, 5 damage. 6, 7, 8 damage. -2 for 10 damage. Well, I mean, a 10 damage chip. Still only doing the 8 damage. Okay. Bam! Now he gets to play a power. And he's going to take damage. I know he's going to take damage at the end of the turn. But we need a couple of big hits here. And he can take a little damage right now. For another turn, maybe. Yeah, so we're just going to go with his Pyre ability. This one target 2 damage. That's going to be 5 damage. And so much damage. He's going to be Flame Barrier himself, too. Oh, that's right. Good point. Good point. I didn't think. I was like, what's he talking about? Oh, that's right. But for right now, yeah, we're looking at 5 damage. That other 5 is, yes, of course, going to be going over here to Infinitor. So I'll just let's take this 5er, get it out of the way, put that of the 10er down. Okay. I know messing that up earlier and not flipping him fast enough probably played in my advantage, and I don't feel that's fair. I'm sorry about that. I am starting to feel that now. Damn. But anyway, okay. That was the power. And we get to 1 power use. The first time around is dealt damage. You see, isn't this gonna by a target each turn? Rod deals that target 2 fire damage. So now wait a second. So he's being dealt damage from the solar flare, because at the end of your turn, he may deal himself 4 psychic damage. If he takes no damage this way, the card is destroyed. So I want to keep this card active if I can. Oh man, this get a rip in it? Damn it. Scheiße. I would like to keep this card out for another turn. So I'm going to have to deal myself 4 psychic damage. So this is actually going to hurt me. This is going to hurt me big time. I can only do this like once. So I'll take that 5, take 1 back. But now, because of the flame barrier, the first time Rod is dealt damage by a target each turn, Rod deals that target 2 fire damage. He is the source and the target. Damn it. So that means he's taking another 2. What do I got these over here for? He's got a ton of stuff over here. I don't need that over there to block. Wow. He is hurting. Let me add this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That did not play in my favor. Now I see what you were talking about. How ugly. How ugly that was. I have to get rid of that next turn. That's a big hit he just gave himself. Ooh. Yeah, he does burn bright, Fonzie. Yes, he does, brother man. But I think that's going to end his turn there. So let's get him set up. He's burned through too many cards. Thanks to this guy over here. Another fire blast. Get these out of the way over here. Again, no, there's nothing for the start of the hero turn going on. So that means we're going to play a card for Wraith, and we are looking at... Oh, yeah, he's got the stun. Oh, maybe I can finally get that out. She has throwing knives. She has razor ordnance. Well, I need that tracker thing. That picture of the card where she's like that, and it adds bonus points to the... That hasn't come up yet. So I think I'm going to... Yeah, I'm going to pull out the utility belt. Use an additional power during your turn phase. Again, remember, it says additional power. So you can't use the same power twice. Otherwise, there are some cards in this game, especially, again, going back to the Ardent Adept, that you would just end up never stopping your turn. Like, you set things up in a way that it almost seems like if you were reading the rules wrong, you would just go, do this, do the other thing, go again. You got to be very careful how you read these rules. See, even Fonzie was even correcting me, and here I am the one telling people, beware and just be very literal. And even I made a mistake. Now we get to play a power. Thanks to her utility belt, we're going to get 2 powers to use. So it's going to be either both her ordnance or her ordnance and sleuth. And I really don't think I want to waste any time on the environment if I don't have to. So I don't think I'm going to use her sleuth power. So that's going to be each of the razor powers. First, the throwing and then the ordnance. Oh, we got to have some big hits here because we're starting to get nickel and dimed. 3 targets, 1 projectile each. 3 targets, 1 each. 1, 2, 3. What's this? 3 for 1? 1 target, 3 damage. He's already flipped. If I take these 2, I'll bring it out of 5. The bigger numbers that are out on the board, the easier it is to count them up. All right, we got the 20s, we got the 5s, we got some 1s. Okay, so that was her attacks. Now over to here. She got a grappling hook again. Okay, those are good. Those are good, but I just don't need that right now. Speaking of right now, let's see what the environment's going to do to us. Security station at the start of the environment turn. Start has already happened. We're in the play now. At the start of the environment turn, a player may discard their hand to destroy an environment card. Okay, that's kind of cool too. So far, the environment's kind of neutral to us right now. It started off with a little bang on us with Cryo's room exploding, but okay, things are cool right now until we get to the Infinitor. All right, so start. I don't think there was a start. No, those are both for the end of the turn. So we'll just go to playing a card. Go to playing a card. It's 1 card. It feels like 2. No, it's 1 card. Twisted Miscreation. It looks like a Jabberwock. And there I was with my Fraptious Day Kalu Calais report before, and now we have something that looks like a Jabberwock. Whenever this card would be dealt damage, reduce that damage to 1. At the end of the villain turn, this card deals the hero target with the highest hit points the number of players worth of energy damage, in this case 3. You know, at this point, I'm beginning to think we just got to ignore his damn manifestations. It's almost like there's too many out now. And we just got to deal with him. With him. We're almost down to half his health. Almost down to... Where's the Vorpal Blade when you need it? It went snicker snack, my brother. The Vorpal Blade went snicker snack, and that was it. Let's see. That was now now we're at the end. God damn it. Okay. At the end of the villain turn, the card is the hero target with the highest. Who the hell is the highest? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So let me just put that 5 there now. This makes it easier to keep track. Oh, yeah. That's 14 over here. 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 15. Oh, yeah. Yes. We got another 5 out. I have a feeling there's not going to be a lot of healing going on. And trust me, that's been a tactic of mine in the past. But right now, there's just not a lot of options going around for that. I'm still trying to figure out the target with the highest hit points. So he lost 15, so that's 17 he has left. 30, 20, 16. Okay, it's going to be Legacy. It's going to be Legacy, so he's going to take 3 damage. There we go. No, that's not the end of it. No. The Reaper is still on Wraith. She's still got the least. So she's going to take another 4 points of damage. 2 and 2 for the energy and the psychic. Is Infinitor not going to destroy his manifestations? What did I miss? Oh, is that when he flips? I didn't see that on the front. At the start of the villain turn, if there are no manifestation cards in play. At the end of the villain turn, destroy the manifestation card with the lowest hit points. Then Infinitor deals the hero projectile damage to the 2 targets with the highest. So that'll be the 2 guys. So I'm doing everything like behind. I flipped him late last turn. That's screwing everything up here on me now, time-wise. I should have just left him and flipped him at the beginning of this turn. Because, by doing that, I missed doing this. If I had just wrote out that mistake until right now, I wouldn't have made this mistake. Destroy the manifestation card at the lowest hit points. That's going to be this one right here because it has 1 left. That has 2. That might have 1. I might have messed up on that one. Ooh, then he deals projectile damage to the 2 hero targets with the highest. 3. 1, 2, and 3. And 3 again. 1, 2, and 3. A couple of big hits here, guys. You guys are losing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get the hell out of my way. All these little pieces. All these little pieces out of my way. Ouch. Okay, they got their damage. Destroyed a card. Whenever this card or any other manifestation card is destroyed, reveal the top card. And it's the same. It's another Jabberwock. Damn it. He's still rocking those manifestations. Wow. Okay, that's the end of the villain turn. Okay. Wait a second. Is this at the end? That was all part of the end. Has already started, right? So this, so that'll be the next villain turn at the end. Ooh, drying up my throat here again. All right. Yep. Moving on to the hero phase. Is that another 2 damage? 1 to that. The 2 damage here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this 5 would make 10. 10. Wow, 24. Ouch. Okay, nothing for the start other than this, which we did. I think we're definitely going to have to go with Thok, which is going to be 3 damage. There'll be another 5. Another 5 is another 10 total. Chit-wise, not 10 damage that I just did. I mean, getting change and stuff. Okay, that was Thok. Now we're going to go with... There's 2 powers to use. It doesn't really seem like the environment needs... I overthought this environment thing going into this game, that's for sure. Definitely feel like I did. So, yeah, we'll go with... we'll play a card. We got 2 abilities, 2 powers. So, one of them here, playing a card... I don't feel like playing one of his yet. He's got dangerously low. I don't feel like playing one of his yet. He's got dangerously low. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114 All right, you know what? Yeah, let's go with anyone of eight. No, here. Play the stun bolts. Can do that. And play that card. And then for his second ability, his second power to use, thanks to the Legacy Ring, one target, 2 damage. Each target regains 1. Each of the heroes regains 1. There's motivational charge. Another 2 then over here. What was the other power Ra has? I haven't gotten the card out yet. Where is it? It gives everyone a Nimbus of Fire or something. They'll do +1 damage, fire damage. That hasn't come out yet. That's been annoying me that card hasn't come out yet. All right, so we played a card. We did a power. We had a second power to use. So let's just draw up. Well, if anything happens and I lose it, I got another one to bring right back in. Okay, moving on to Ra, the god of the sun. I'm going to have to get rid of that power this turn. I cannot afford to take that much damage again. But for right now... Oh, wait. Damn it. The flame barrier from before. He took 2 damage. So it's going to be a damage done to... which one was it that did it to him? Target hero the highest. So that would have taken 1 damage. These cards aren't right in front of my face. Instead of having to look across the whole damn table, I always miss them. All right, but now then, he does want to play that attack. Fire Blast. 5, 6, 7, 8 damage. Take this change. So I can put out a 2. Oh! They were in a container. When I spilt, they would have been all over the place. Picking them up one at a time. They did not fall out of their bags. We got 40 out of 65. A couple of mistakes have been made. A couple have been retro-fixed, and a couple of retro-fixes didn't work. But it's possible. I think we're looking at a possibility here. Okay, now Ra gets to play a power. He gets to play himself a power, which is going to be his pyre. It's going to be his pyre. 1 target, 2 damage. So that's 5 damage. Because of his bonus, he is not going to injure himself. So this card is in his discard. So he loses these 2 boosts. At least for 2 turns. Let's hope that was enough. Let's really, really hope that was enough. I get to draw a card. Oh, Flame Spike. Okay. Okay, at least he'll get 2 fire attacks with that. Now brings us to Wraith, correct? That's what we're over here doing. No start turn effect. That's limited. So she'll use this, get rid of this, leave that one out. She gets 2 powers. So her ordnance, or razor ordnance, deal 3 damage to 1 target. You know who that's going to be. We're now putting all our chips on him. And then with her, throwing knives, it's going to be 3 are taking 1 damage each. Oh, and this, he took a damage, and this burnt itself out. And burning itself out, we have to draw because of the Oculus. The draw for the Oculus, that was a 1 shot. So that's going to be 1 energy damage over here. Okay. Forgot that. Now back over here. That was both damages she did, right? I did both of them, yes. So now, just to draw. Inventory Barrage. Destroy all of your equipment cards. Right, deals 1 target, X projectile damage, or X equals 2 times that number. 1, 2, 3, 4. That could be 8. She decides to literally blow everything there. Because, she makes everything out of C4. So that makes it easy to do. No, but really, that could be very, very handy. I mean, look at this. We're already at 48. 48. We're looking at another potential. We could be going into that 50, 58. If we keep things up, it could be two turn orders, 2 turn phases, maybe 3. 4 if somebody falls. 5 if 2 of them fall. I mean, very specific now. All right, let's draw her card and end her turn out. Oh, another Razor Ordnance. That's good. So she can get rid of these things, and she has a few to get back out in the field. That might actually work in her favor next turn. But we do get over to the environment now. Let's see what comes out. Oh, another entry point. Oh, I missed something's going on. Oh, okay, well, good. Another entry point. So that is a room. So this means that the top card of a card under this has no game text. Boom. So the security station has become an entry point. Fonzie. Oh, Fonzie, you didn't ruin my game at all. Don't talk like that. I like this. I'm not one of those individuals that has, skin as thin as these cards, my brother. No, thank you very much for helping me understand something that I misremembered. That's very cool. It's also good for other people watching the video. Other people watching the video then aren't going to learn a mistake. So, Fonzie, man, thank you very much. Was that you saying you're going off to visit the Dreamlands? I hope you have a good time there, my brother. Be careful of any talking cats that you meet. Thank you for joining us, Fonzie. We'll see you next time. Now, if there's going to be a next time for any of these guys here, let's see. That was that. Now, on to this jerk. Start of the phase. Got end. We got end. And we got end. Okay. So let's just draw a card. Oh, please, come on. Hot Hannah. Oh, no. Has anybody ever said that before in their entire life? I don't even know what I was going to say, and that came out anyway. But my God, we got 3 Jabberwockies. That's what I'm calling the Twisted Miscreations. They are 3 Jabberwockies. Hachi Machi. Okay, now we are at the end phase. We got 3 Jabberwockies. Things are going to go bad so fast. Oh no, this is not going to be good. All right. The highest. 30, 20, 10. Wow, Legacy has 8 hit points left. Oh. 30, let's see, that's 20, 15. Wow, 14. And over here, 5, so it's 20, that's 10, that's 9. So what is that? Legacy? 9, 30, 20, 10, 8. Oh, I think she has the most. 9. Yeah. Oh, wow. This is the first time she has had the most. So that's going to be 3 energy damage. 4, 5, 10. Let's get a tenner out. Easier to keep track of my dwindling health. The impending death that is fast approaching us. No, that's again though, but wait. 10, 20, 21, that's 6. 30, 15, 14. 30, 20, 10, 8. So is it Ra has the most now? So that's going to be 3 points of damage to Ra, who is then going to deal 2 fire damage to that's the second manifestation. $15. That's 11. Does he still have the most? Shit. 11. So that'll be another 2 or 3. 3, 4, 5, 10. Almost feel like you should have one player that's just a banker in this game, so to speak. 10, 20. That's 8. That's 8 now. No retaliation because it already happened this villain turn. Already happened on this villain turn. So now the Lambent Reaper. Okay. Oh, again, 30, 20, 10, 8. 8 is the number to beat. 20, 10, 8 for Ra. 27, 10, 20. 1, that's 6. So it's between him and Ra, so we'll say Legacy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh, I think this might be it. There'll be another 5. So we got 10, 20, 25. Oh, no, okay, so 10, 20, 25. So I might as well get one of the big boys out. 25. Okay, so that's all of them. Yeah. Got the 3 Jabberwockies and the Reaper. The Ocular doesn't do anything until a manifestation is destroyed. Whew. Damn. Okay, brings us into the hero phase. See, nothing is doing that big a damage to him. Villain cannot be played. At the end of the turn, the villain targets the highest HP, deals legacy. The villain target with the highest HP deals legacy 2 energy damage. That's 2 damage. This will be 3 damage. Okay, so let's bring this out. I think this will be a little less damaging to him. Now, there's 2 powers, so deal 1 target, 2 melee damage. I go over here for 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is 10. Got a 10 out there. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Exactly 15 left. She can do 8. That'll be 7. This is going to be really tight. Okay. Play a card, play a card, play a card. Play a card. She could do this right now. Limited. Could have her do this at Barrage right now. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, so all of this, 1, 2, 3, and 4. It's going in here, here. She's going to do 8, 3, and 5. 58. 7 more points, and we take him down. Okay. Oh, geez. Did I do both already? No, so it didn't do healing. Okay, so that was him using his Overwatch power. So now his motivational charge. Ichigo is going to heal 1. And then 2 melee damage over here. So that 8 becomes a 10. Becomes a 10. Becomes a 10. Like so. Whew. Now he gets to draw a card. Oh, yeah, still has these 3. So he gets to draw a card. Danger sense. Legacy is immune to damage from environment cards. We get real lucky with this environment. Okay, now Ra. What did Ra have over here? Drawn to the flame. Flame strike. Use an additional power. He doesn't. Well, let's see. Let's see. Drawn to the flame. Ra deals each a non-hero target X fire damage, or X equals the number of villain ongoing cards in play. One, 2, but those don't say. See, I've always had this problem. They don't say ongoing. The villain stuff. Let's see. So, yeah. So I guess he's gonna play this Flame Strike. Ra deals. Oh, this is a. Ra deals 1 target, 1 fire damage, which will be +2. And then he gets to use a power. He will use his pyre. 2 damage +1 is 3, which should be it. Right, that's 65. Just because I can, we're going to end the Staff of Ra. And then Wraith. 1 target, 3 damage. Putting him even more. Putting him at 71. Woo! Everyone was down low. And yes, a few mistakes were made, as I said earlier, and a few mistakes were fixed. But there you go. There was my run-through, my playthrough of Sentinels of the Multiverse. So this was Legacy with his Freedom 5 variant, the core regular version of Ra, and the Sleuth version of Wraith. I wish I had her normal version. Yeah, she would have taken less damage. Anyway, so that's it. I hope you had fun watching this, mistakes and all. But overall, the game went really well. That's what I think, anyway. And thanks to Fonzie the Capybara for a little bit of help. Thank you for Lil Will for joining us. Who else was here? We had a lot of Fonzie. Wow, Shogunstein. Hey, Shogunstein, Glowing Turtle. I want to thank you all for being here, for watching this, for putting up with my mistakes, and having a little fun here with me, keeping me company, talking with chatting. It's really cool. So thank you very much, everyone. I'm your buddy Big John at G for Two Gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming, and I